I was told the ring has to equal the cost of the wedding. Don't do that.
What?
The ring should be a certain percent of the man's income. Just buy what you think she would like.
You know what time it is. Welcome to the channel. Come on in, let's have some fun.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the YouTube channel. Sorry, I know I'm going to be way louder than my wife right here.
Yeah, because I don't yell.
You don't need to yell, you just need to project.
You just yelled.
Got him! That is my normal
No, it's not.
speaking voice. No, this is not a natural hair care video today.
I'm running late, and I'm doing my hair in the car. Hence why I'm being driven to work.
Not why, I always drive you to work. What's up, y'all? I'm Julian.
And I'm doing my hair.
Today's video is about proposal do's and don'ts. If you don't know, I actually took my wife to the airport the morning of my proposal. I guess it was my proposal to you.
Our engagement.
Our engagement, yeah. So we want to just run through a couple of do's and don'ts because that morning I actually recorded the video leading up when we were both in the car together. You can actually see a link to that video right here if you just check it out. Bam, click it. First, let me tell you what I did not want to do from a proposal standpoint. Most of the people I know, when they propose, they would do it at the end of a church service.
Which is fine.
Casey actually told me that is absolutely not fine for us. She
Did I
said,
say that?
you told me don't propose to you at a church service. You told me don't propose at a Globetrotter game. Oh, I also couldn't do it on Valentine's Day. Thanksgiving, Christmas. I wasn't allowed to do it basically at any time that everybody else did proposals. So I had to be creative and think about when I was going to propose. And I feel like I put my best foot forward in our proposal.
I think the best part was it was a surprise. I am totally, for whatever reason, gullible, which is odd because I feel like I keep pretty good tabs on what you're doing and when. But for whatever reason that day, it just, like, it was not there. My mind was not there. And I had absolutely no idea what was going on. I totally thought he was going to South America. I was very wrong. I love that it was a surprise. It was awesome that both of our families were there.
That was another stipulation we kind of put on it. Because I was kind of asking her before. I didn't want her to think that the proposal was actually coming. So I said, you know, years from now when I do propose, like, do you want your family there? Do you want it to just be me and you? And she said it would be nice to have, you know, other people there, special people there in both of our lives. Make sure we did that. Probably the closest people in our lives at the time was there.
Today, friends, we're doing a quick bun.
This is not a hair video.
We're doing the running late bun. Very easy.
My followers don't care about hair.
Some of them do. You need to moisturize, which I did with Thank God It's Natural Buttercream Daily Moisturizer.
Get your own
moisture is everything. I'm just taking advantage of my advantages.
Well, since you plugged that, what's it called? I'll put it in the Amazon store
Thank
so they can buy
God It's
it.
Natural Daily Moisturizer.
It's called Thank God It's Natural?
Yes.
That's dope.
Also, we're using Proclaim Ultra Hold Crystal Ice Protein Styling Gel. You may be wondering, why is she not using Eco Styler Gel?
Eco Styler Gel. You don't use Eco Styler Gel.
I used to, but I can't because it makes my scalp itchy and flaky, and it doesn't agree with my products. So
Not what this video is about, though. So back to the topic.
Just in case they were wondering.
But you can buy those in the link below. If you could have did it over,
I would have put my eyebrows on them. I'm not wearing my eyebrows right now.
I'm wearing my eyebrows.
That would have been, and I would have put the banana down. I held that empty banana peel the whole time.
The whole time?
I would have put it down.
But your nails were did.
Yes, my sister made sure of that. Thank you, Christian.
Going into a proposal, brothers, if you're thinking about proposing,
here are your dudes.
So do number one, get your future fiance's opinion on what she wants. Just kind of put some fillers out there.
Like a year, 6 months. It doesn't have to be the day before.
Yeah. Here's the thing. When you date somebody, you shouldn't be dating just for fun. You should be dating with the thought of marriage down the line at some point. So these are things that really should be on your mind early on in a relationship. I proposed to Casey 4 years into our relationship, but we were talking about marriage year 1.
Yes, he proposed about a year and a half in with a gummy ring pop, and we can insert that photo.
And she said maybe.
I put it on, and then I ate it.
Dude number 2.
Fake her out a few times. No, I'm
No,
kidding.
maybe that should be a don't. Maybe that should be a don't. Don't number 1 is the fake out.
I got faked out so many times. So many times I got faked out.
That way, she was really surprised when it actually
Well, I
happened.
also didn't believe you till I saw the ring, and I was like, is this for real?
That's true. That's true. Her face was complete disbelief when I did finally propose, because she was like, this is not a ring pop ring. So that's true. You're right. So yeah, that's definitely a don't.
Now, friends, we have separated our ponytail and we have flattened it, okay? So you should feel like a little donut in the back of your head, and we're just gonna start moving the hair around. This will give you a fuller bun.
Fuller?
As you know, when your hair is naturally curly, the shrinkage is real.
My gosh, my followers do not care about hair stuff.
Some of them do, and you're welcome.
All right, guys, if you're looking to do your hair, and you're done, just like that.
Mm-hmm.
And we're off. I woke up like this.
Whatever. Anyway. Okay, do number 2.
That's why I can't do hair videos. All right, do number 2. Do talk to your spouse's
Oh,
parents.
yeah. Everyone doesn't have a dad around or a mom around. Talk to somebody.
Influential in that person's life.
Get their approval.
That was a great talk. I think I did it 2 days before I proposed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was 2 days before. I just went over to your parents' house and asked if your dad was there, and I don't think he knew.
No, he didn't.
That's what I was.
They were
coming to
getting
talk
him ready because my mom and my sister knew, but he wasn't totally mentally ready for it. Here's what everyone wants to know: how bad did you get threatened?
about. I didn't get threatened at all. I was very nervous though, because I have like the utmost respect for your dad, and I just didn't want to say the wrong thing, and I don't know how prepared I was for any like hard questions he would have gave me.
Like,
You know, well, what's your plan? You guys gonna move into a house immediately, or you got a 401k? Only question I guess I was really ready to answer was why you want to marry my daughter.
and to which you replied,
So he didn't ask that
well,
question.
what would you have said?
Because I love her.
All right, we just inserted a few bobby pins to hold it in place, and you're done.
Set it and forget it.
That's right.
So we're holding this coat here because the sun keeps blinging in the background. Before I talked to her dad, I talked to her mom. Yeah, I actually told your mom a few weeks before I told your dad. I told your mom after I bought the ring.
Which was how many months before?
I bought the ring a month and a half before, because it was just as I was getting off tour, because I saved up all my money from that year's tour. Not all of it, but I saved a lot of my money to purchase that ring.
All right, don't number 2. I would say don't rush through it. Julian got down on one knee and he really told me some very sweet things. And he didn't just say, will you marry me? You want to get married? But he took his time and he let me know why he was proposing, and he said my name. You know, he took his time. He didn't feel rushed. And I think that made it more memorable because there's so many other things that happened that day. My family and friends appeared out of nowhere as far as I was concerned. And so that kind of takes your breath away, and then just the overall shock of it. I was probably shocked for an hour. And then, you go out and celebrate, but I remember him looking me in the eye and saying certain things to me. And I remember the look that he had on his face and all of that. It just will make it more memorable for the other person.
You remember the look that was in my eye? That's awesome. See, that's why I like
You're
recording
going
these
like
videos.
this.
Man, I was good looking. That's why we do videos like this. I like hearing that kind of stuff. I don't know if you ever told me that.
I know.
Do number 3, final do.
I would say just do it. Propose. Marriage is great. I would think most Christian women, you want to know that a man is ready to commit to you and, has put some thought into it. So, if you feel ready and, you got your stuff together, go and do it.
Don't do it. Don't number 3, final don't.
The final don't is don't feel like you have to have a certain kind of ring.
Oh.
I grew up with this idea that I was gonna have this 3-carat ring and it was gonna be crazy. And then I started looking at like online because I started looking at rings before he proposed. And you know how much a 3-carat ring costs? That costs a lot of money. You can have a lot of other stuff.
So I got her a 2.999.
He didn't. And so
they think I'm rich.
that doesn't mean it. Here's my point. Just because you make a certain amount of money or you don't make a certain amount of money, that doesn't mean you have to have a certain type of ring. I was told the ring has to equal the cost of the wedding. Don't do that.
What?
The ring should be a certain percent of the man's income. Just buy what you think she would like. And if you can't afford $10,000 for a ring, don't go borrow $10,000. Get what you can afford. If you have to wear gold bands for the first 3 years of your marriage, wear those gold bands. That band means something.
Yeah, girl.
The ring doesn't have to look like how you feel about a person. You got your whole marriage to get her a 5-carat ring. Now, if you can get it and, you know, it's not going to hurt your pocketbooks, great. But if you're not there yet, don't break the bank over ring. You have to get a house. You got bills to pay. You got a wedding to pay for. And that's another video.
What?
You don't have to have a big wedding. Go downtown.
Oh, yeah, that's another video altogether. I need to write that one down. Well, I remember.
Get married after church on Sunday morning.
Oh.
You're just as married as people who have a weekend-long celebration. Anyway.
Just be practical. Like,
be practical.
You got stuff you need to take care of.
And don't feel like because her best friend got engaged last year and her fiance gave her a such and such ring from Tiffany's. You don't have to go to Tiffany's. You can go to Macy's. Now, I do think you should propose with something, but it doesn't have to cost you an arm and a leg. Do what you can.
So I was just being practical. I was like, okay, I could spend, $10,000 on a ring, which I really couldn't. Or we could put a down payment on a house and start saving money for that. I could start saving money for, just our lives together. Thanks, everybody. You've been tuned in to the YouTube channel that we have yet to come up with a clever name for. If you have a good name for our YouTube channel, go ahead and drop the comments below and let us know what you think.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
All right, y'all. Till next time. Peace.